back. It's live.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Wasted Space Live, part B of the Escape from Mars scenario, because my OSB decided it was time for me to not be on the internet for a bit. So, now we've got two sides. Why not? Why not? Thank you for sticking with me, those guys that have live, and apologies for the disruption for anyone who is viewing these videos on YouTube. If you are viewing these videos on YouTube, obviously please look out for Side A before you worry about watching Side B, and I am joined, as usual, by Mr. Wedgie and Mr. Tex. Mr. Wedgie personally, so maybe...
Yeah.
Wedgie, what have you been doing?
Well,
Not only that, but the switch is actually quite near him as well. Does he radiate an aura of clang? Or how does this work? I'm not entirely sure.
like I say, I do think I radiate clang to all things around me.
Hashtag blame Wedge.
There's a bit of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the game itself didn't actually crash, so there's nothing gone wrong on this end of things, other than I'm running out of power, apparently. But
And I'm going to have to rejoin. So,
and people are
at
going
the
to have to
cost
rejoin.
of a single welder and grinder. That's pretty cheap as far as SE shenanigans go.
As far as SE losses are concerned, that's not bad.
Actually, we can't even blame that one on SE.
No, that's British Telecom deciding that it's time for me to not be online.
Oh, on the other hand, the server 0 version bug, we can totally blame on SE.
Is it back?
Yeah, it is. Let me try and do the whole reboot.
Okay, you try that while I do another run with the grinder. And worst case scenario, I think one more run with the grinder might actually fill my cargo up. And if that's the case, then I can come back and therefore justify a reload. I don't know how that justifies a reload. Ignore what I'm saying. Again, I'm quite
Justify
tired.
my love.
Quite tired and quite, like, brain stupid. Is that a thing? Brain stupid? It's a bit like brain dead, except it's not dead. I've got energy. It just doesn't...
Yep.
1 plus 1
Yep.
equals 4.7.
I'm going to
That
need a
sort of
reboot.
level.
Sorry.
Mr. Tex, can you please wait until at least I've gathered these grids?
Absolutely. I'm going to go refresh my drink. I will be back.
That, I suppose, works.
I'll be back.
It's just frustrating to begin Side B with need to reload. Because space engineers. This is going to kill me soon, isn't it?
Is there any way for you to get back if it does kill you?
No, I'm changing approach to prevent it from killing me. There we go. I feel considerably safer. That's the Firefly music, except it's not. It's just the music that sounds like it should be from. Speaking of which, we were playing the Firefly board game earlier. What do you reckon, Wedgie? Pretty decent?
It's pretty good until you screwed me over.
Well, yes, but that's an important part of the game. You can't let a rival, I don't know what you would say, well, a rival space pirate, space cowboy even, not space pirate, space cowboy, compete. No, sir, not acceptable.
So, there's no code between pirates, code amongst thieves kind of thing. It's just, screw you, I'm making it all difficult for
Because
you.
we're not pirates, we're cowboys. It's a different thing.
Ah.
It's a western.
If you say so.
But I would say it plays very much like Space Monopoly, basically. But with, like, instead of travelling around a board, you're travelling around the universe collecting sort of work to do from various characters and trying to complete quests or smuggle contraband and get a crew that doesn't suddenly abandon you and that sort of thing. Pretty cool.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Halfway through a game before we, in fact, came here.
I was thinking,
Uh-oh.
yeah, that's always a dangerous sign when I'm thinking. We need grids to get the goddammit wedgie or whatever it's called out of that hole and into space. But we also have grids that we won't need on the Neko once it's out of the hole. So how about we take one of the forwards thrusters off the Neko for when we're removing it, clamp our ships onto the back of it, set their forwards thrusters into override, and use that to help push it up alongside one large ship small atmo thruster on the back. Because I had the drone on it then, and it was able to drag the Neko around just on its own thrusters. Now granted it was struggling, but with the fire truck and the shot rod, it might be able to do it.
What I'm hearing is that Wedgie's just been driving the Nico around using a drone that's attached to it. A drone that's been that's crashed into things multiple times. That's what I'm hearing
multiple times. This drone's been pretty durable. It's the first time I crashed it.
Well, except for the one where we ended the stream with it sliding sideways across the world and it obliterated itself almost completely. Except for that one time.
Apart from that one time where I might have, done that. No, but,
No, because remember, Men in Black. This never happened, and we were never here.
Dink. Oh, that's full enough. Days without clang timer needs to be reset. Maybe. I don't think there's really been much clang. There was some clang down there, but it didn't do anything, so I don't think that counts.
On the other hand, the days without BT counter needs to go up.
Yeah, if there was a bit days without BT counter, then we'd be fine. Okay, so Tex needs me to reload, unfortunately. Not just reload, but do the Steam reload thing again. So, Wedgie, please find yourself a cryopod.
I'm in a cryopod.
Apologies to begin a stream with a complete exit of Steam, back to the be right back screen, all that sort of bollocks. But that is the way of space engineers, apparently. Just reload all the rubbish. Yes, log off. Mars escape from Wedge.
All about how you put it.
Oh, I like that.
So the Steam summer sales coming to a close. How much damage did it do to everyone's bank account?
Zero damage. I've been on the guild meet for the entire thing, so I was paying no attention to it. Which is probably a good thing. I have more games to play than I have time to play them, so that's fine. All the things are trolling. That's how it works.
I, on the other hand, have not managed to escape undamaged.
Of course you haven't.
No.
I would expect no less. Now Windows 10 is doing the thing where it won't let you Alt-Tab to another window.
So, what did you fall victim to then, Tex?
Lots of little DLCs and for other stuff that I didn't really want to pay full price for.
So,
I picked up Wildlands, Tom Clancy. Actually been enjoying it.
So for you, it's been a case of death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Pretty much. I bought a lot of $10 games.
Now Space Engineers is doing the save date thing again. The trolling is getting real. Oh, I should have been showing that, yeah. It's doing 13B.
For the record.
So much fun. Namak's got a new CPU. Very nice, sir. What's the green build in the Going Live Soon video with the projected side warheads going into the red ship? That's probably one of the Lotuses. Just judging by how you describe it, I would imagine that's a Lotus.
That looks like that was a Lotus hitting one of your escape corridor builds.
At least the saves are in the correct decade. Yeah, well, there we go. Nice one, Space Engineers. You got the saves in the right decade. Well done. God damn it. Why? Why do you fuck with us? Why is it so difficult to do things like make sure your save games and backups work properly? It's not that difficult. It shouldn't be that difficult.
Serial Scout, you got timed out because you got a little too blue there. So just try and cut it back a little bit.
Clang's power has increased. He's leveled up. Is that it, every pixel? Clang levels up each time Space Engineers crashes.
Ooh.
Gain +1
Right,
when
me
attacking
down,
target hero.
I shall rise more powerful than before.
That's gain +1 when attacking target Space Engineer.
You need to go online for a quick second so we can join.
Well, I need to go online. You can't just join me when I'm offline on Steam. Why is that? You guys need to get better at the game. That's the problem.
Yes.
You were better at Space Engineers, you'd just be able to get in, but nah, let me down.
We're scrubs. It's in our nature. There's nothing we can do.
Okay. What shall I do? I should probably do one more trip down, because that will fill it up. At the moment, I have 245 metal grids.
We're 2 hours into the stream at this point, right?
Yeah, something like that. Approaching.
And I'm kind of assuming that none of us have actually bothered to like get ice yet, or do anything actively towards escaping.
It's going well, isn't it?
I'm mostly saying this so that I will remember to do that as soon as I get logged in here.
Okay, yes. I see where you're coming from. I'm still thinking that... I thought we were going to escape today, but that's not looking great. Unless this last sort of hour is about as productive as we've ever been.
I'd say if we're close enough, we probably should just do it.
We do need to have our charge of the light brigade with all of our old vehicles. We can't not do that.
Though at this point, it might as well just be called the Charge of the Slightly Overweight Gone to Pot Brigade.
Charge of the slight brigade.
Yes. That sounds perfect.
Not so much horses as a couple of donkeys that we found.
We're basically Don Quixoting this stuff. Oh, hey, speaking of Don Quixoting, you never actually put additional thrusters on this drill ship, did you?
Why did it need it?
Remember the one that didn't have any up?
Oh yes, I never did that, yes. That is true.
I don't know where to put them, though. I hear a wedgie approaching.
Run! Run for the hills!
Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! I just can't watch you fly, Wedge. Sorry.
It is disconcerting, isn't it?
Honestly, I'm not as bad as some people think.
That doesn't stop it from being disconcerting.
Exactly.
Ye of little faith.
Ye of weak stomach.
So, are you accusing me of this because I'm saying this, or because you haven't actually crashed a drone, say, in this stream?
the one that started... So look, 11 minutes ago.
Yeah, in 11 minutes I haven't crashed a drone, so I'm going to chalk that up as a... Fuck. Okay, I might have broken the grinder.
You know that you're just proving my point,
both
right?
tilted me. You know that, right? You tilted me.
Thank you, Wedgie.
Thank you for proving my point.
So less than 12 minutes, folks. That's what it takes. Just if you wondered. I haven't done a huge amount better, but I've generally avoided doing it while in the process of explaining how I don't do it.
Yes. That's talent. I'm just really impressed, to be honest.
I'm not amused. I'm just
Quietly seething. Strange scraping noise in here. I think it might be the grinding of teeth. Ah!
You'd be right.
There hasn't been a great wailing and a gnashing of teeth in a while. For some reason, I've never known why, just quite like that phrase.
So, Wedgie, have you actually considered doing like one grinder and one welder?
What? 2 drones?
No,
Twice.
I mean, like, it has 2 tools on it, right?
Mm.
Well, I mean, it had 2 tools on it.
Don't rub it in.
No, it's only got 1. Never mind.
Yeah, he's been switching them around. Oh, hello, hello. 200-meter missile container shipment.
That
Maybe?
actually might have
Maybe?
cobalt in it.
Have a look for me.
I am. Let's see, components. Missiles. I can find where they are on the darn list. Missiles have plutonium, uranium, magnesium, silicon, nickel, and iron. So no
Right.
cobalt, but it has a lot of other really nice things. And we could honestly use that on our impending assault.
Okay, it's just my cargo's pretty much full, so I might as well come back with a huge
Now,
number of
if you wanted to
grids
take
I've
it
got.
down, I could actually come pick it up.
That would work.
All I need though, well, I do still need some metal grids. No, I should have at least 1 or 2 metal grids around here.
What is
Hold on,
wrong
I've
with
got
this?
some motors in my pocket.
What is wrong
Unless-
with this ore?
And did you just steal my motors again?
I didn't just steal them all. I've just put them in this thing. You sorted?
Uh-huh.
It's just metal grids that you need for these thrusters.
And motors.
No motors.
I just made 40 motors.
I've just put them in.
Ah, thank you.
I might have borrowed some to finish off the grinder again, given that might have
Okay,
disassembled.
the drill ship is now functional. You can repair your grinder.
They've both been done.
Matter of fact, let me mark the parts of the ship that can be ground away when you get that fixed.
Be quick, we're ready to go.
Cool. A bit of ice as well. I'm not going to steal the uranium from the lights and data pads. It's too yawn a task. Nope, I'm going to return home with the like 350 metal grids I'm carrying. And probably do it via the... Well, this missile shipment's out with me, man. Where's the... Which is far enough away I can't even see the MRE thing. Oh, shit.
So I am grinding all the white.
Yes, grind all the way. No, not on this side. Not on this side. I went too far down. Stop.
So white on the front then.
Wasted space, did you get a new mic? No, I didn't. I
Basically everything from this white line up.
just
Oh, okay.
EQ'd things a bit
What?
better this evening.
I may have almost killed myself.
Doing
I didn't.
what? Bit of a
Trying
swan
to paint
dive,
the
or
ship.
what's going
Yeah.
on?
Well, you know, the whole thing. With the hydrogen thing.
Oh yeah, with the thing with the hydrogen thing.
I
Yeah,
I didn't kill myself, but I tried.
You gave it a good shot. How's the progress on the iguana?
It's going quite good. You mean the damn it wedge?
I mean the damn it wedge because it got renamed because wedge.
Quite good.
Going okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually only 12k out from the MRE. I've done a bit of a loop. So I'm going to hold on a second for a decent line on this shipment. And then if you want to come and join me to help me carry it back, sounds good.
Yeah, I just have to get back to the ship. Back up on top. I think I can actually reach another hydrogen cylinder from somewhere under here.
And yeah, guys, I have seen the
I thought
flying
so.
shipment. Don't worry. I did notice. I do want to slide in behind it, but it helps to have a bit of a run up, and I don't want to get too close to the ground base over there, because that is very well armed, and it's duck roll, so all of his turrets have got 1.2 kilometers range because he's a git, as previously mentioned.
But yeah, I just found a whole bunch of conveyor tubes.
Yeah, they're from earlier. He doesn't crash drones except for when he crashes drones.
Gotcha.
To be fair, I do not have a particularly good record myself, but Tex's record's pretty decent.
It's the first time I've run out of hydrogen in quite a while. Because I didn't put any bottles in after the last time we reloaded. That would be why.
Convoy down. I did sort of overshoot that one a bit, but I didn't want to take any damage. I've had enough of having to rebuild the shot rod every time I fight something. Actually, it doesn't look like I overshot it too badly. Let's have a look. Oh, maybe I did. Both cargo containers are down. Ah. Balls. Maybe there's blooming stuff I can recover anyway. Yeah, there is, thankfully. Thankfully, the rockets are just on the ground. Just right there. We did not lose them. Didn't really lose that many thrusters either. I just blew them off the ship.
Inventory full.
Yeah, not bad. I could have gone a lot worse. I don't know if that's only half the missiles. It feels like it should be all of them, right? Plus the ammo from the ship, and then some thrusters to grind.
Ha! Managed to get back up top without having to have help.
I may take it back and actually not need any aid with this text. I may have
Okay.
just enough room to actually carry all this stuff. It does look that way.
Okay, well, I am ready to come assist you if you need it.
No, I think I'm good.
Well, if you don't need help, then I will actually, do something crazy like, I don't know, mine ice.
No. Don't
I
do
know.
that.
Yeah.
We might actually get off the planet if we do that.
Yeah, I know.
Cool. That'll do. she be full, lads. I am coming home. Well, crashes are all like stacking up quite close to each other now. Are you ever going to put a spotlight on the shot rod? I should. We talked about this previously, Mr. Eric Stone. But nah. Seems a bit dull. No, chat. Behave. Behave. We're not doing that again. Nicholas Vatters, or Vatters. Oh, have you considered tank trap trenches in front of the shipments once you figure out their route, their rough direction of travel? We have, and also thought it's a bit cheaty and a bit boring.
What's
to be
a bit
honest,
cheaty?
building tank traps for the shipments. But the only reason they travel a set route is because that's kind of what's necessary to make space engineers work. So. Try the scrapyard again? Might be fixed? I don't think so. I mean, we could go and have a look, I suppose, if we end up with a bit of free time, but I doubt it's going to have magically fixed itself. Mickey seems
like
to be
something
broken.
for our post episode.
Yeah, for our creative mode one. Yeah, Jay, but it still means waypoints work on wheeled drones, but it still means they travel the same route every time. That's the problem. As a space engineer's limitation, we can't, it can't develop a route on its own because it's not a proper AI, just to follow waypoints. So, yeah, I'm sure I've got a reactor out of uranium, but we added batteries to the back, so I no longer need to worry about the uranium so bad. That's more of emergency backup now. I could even take those reactors off, potentially. But they're the engine. They're the shot rod's engine. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, eventually we're probably going to need to, though, because eventually we're going to run out of uranium with this freighter in the hull.
Mm-hmm. Honey, I'm home.
Ah. What did you bring? Go down to that nice supermarket down the road?
I bought 305 metal grids.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm alright with that.
Probably more than a shipment, actually.
Indeed. I think the ship was missing about 100 or so.
I meant more than a shipment, but yeah. Should cover us. Wedgie, you're a scary man. Sudden Wedgie appears from above. It's like, ah! Shit. Oh, you ice mining? I see.
You know, I thought eventually we'd have to do something like that.
We probably, yeah. Okay, so I should be... Actually, no. Wedgie should be grabbing grids and using them to weld up the remaining parts with the welder drone.
True. Tex, I ground off all the stuff that you wanted grinding in the whites.
Thank you. I will place some blocks there.
I think you need to re-spec again and pick up the 300 grids I just dropped in, because that's quite a lot of grids. Running back and forward with them, and actually weld up the last remaining bit. I guess it's just that thruster, isn't it?
Okay. I will respec in a moment.
Respec, I love it. Wasted, can you do the monster mash?
I get a little nervous landing it that way.
So you want me to put my left foot in and then take a step to the right?
Sure.
And then
Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around?
no.
Because that is indeed what it's all about.
You need to bring your knees in tight first.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking about time warp.
Uh-huh.
I thought you were doing the hokey pokey.
No. I was asked if I could do the monster mash, so I figured we'd at least take something from the same movie.
The Monster Mash?
Is Monster Mash also in?
No.
No? Ah, god damn it.
No.
Alright, I fail.
Not quite as cultured as you thought.
You,
Do you have any idea what we're talking about?
You're
he has no
thinking
idea.
of the Rocky.
He has absolutely no
I'm thinking
idea.
of Rocky
Monster
Horror
thing.
Show.
Yeah. You're thinking of someone's thinking of the Time Warp. Someone's thinking of the Monster Mash, which in and of itself I think was just a song.
I thought it was in Rocky Horror Show as well.
No.
Did I lose a small thruster on the ground? Oh, on the bottom of the ship. I think we didn't lose any. You know, we got really lucky and lost no small thrusters on the bottom. Oh no, we did. We lost one at the back. By the looks of things, I'd imagine there'd be one here. Or maybe not. It doesn't even have a convector.
No, I don't think we lost anything.
God knows what
No,
was in there.
not there.
But... And the shot rod has not lost any thrusters. No. Shot rod is good. The wasted, however. Where are you, Tex? You're there. The wasted, however, needs to go for a really quick bio break. So I'm actually just going to line you up with something to watch. And maybe employ some keyboard weights. There we go.
Oh, we are back to 0 days.
He's left you alone with me, Tex.
Okay, you've got something to do.
That is true.
Numbnuts, do you not know about the time warp?
I do know about the Time Warp. I've
No,
done the
I'm
Time
asking Numbnuts because he's just
Oh.
acting like he has never heard about this thing in his entire life. In which case,
By the way-
you are a sheltered young man. You need to go see Rocky Horror Picture Show. It would definitely broaden your horizons.
Weight removal service. You loaded up and ready to weld, Mr. Wedgell?
I need to switch connectors. This one pulls everything out. That one doesn't, so I'm swapping around.
Ah, right. Well, let me grab the mining drone then. Stop a sec. Just jump out. I'll take that somewhere, because I might as well use it. Grab some more ice.
Yep. Let me see how we're doing on ice. It's
It
using
crunches through it so fast.
I know.
I mean, it's a good thing, but...
Our hydro tanks are up to 20%.
Not bad. Not bad.
You know what else we need to do? Oh, you know what we did? We promised Wedgie something.
What did we promise Wedgie?
Remember last stream when he was being good and not crashing anything?
But
Yeah,
but
I've just
but
crashed
surely.
again.
was about to say, I
Remember
did
how we
thought I
promised
heard it.
him that he was going to get to widen the hole and blow shit up?
Yeah, but I think he might have lost his
Lost his
ownership
privileges?
of that particular one. Given he's repairing his drone another time now.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember how many explosives each large ship warhead takes.
No clue. Honestly, not off the top of my head. And I am in the drone at the moment, so give me a moment.
Warhead for a large ship takes 6 explosives. Really? Wow, and the small ship only takes 2. I'm willing to bet that that's definitely more than 3 times more powerful.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Which is unusual
way
because
more.
in Space Engineers, normally the larger ones are much more. Well, I guess not.
Get her in. Ah, those conveyor sources are awesome. It's the instant connect and empty. I might start on drilling open the hole, actually.
Thruster is up and running.
Why are you letting Wedge use warheads? Well, we aren't necessarily letting Wedge use warheads. He
It doesn't sound like it, does it?
He may have forfeited this possibility.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm not even going to argue anymore. I give up.
Well, if nothing else, we don't have any blooming explosives, so... Apparently, did you find a bunch in the Nico?
Yeah, no, we've got explosives.
Oh, have we?
Oh yeah.
Okay, in which case I probably shouldn't bother with grinding all this out. Oh, we're grinding all this out, drilling all this out.
Yeah, no, definitely focus on ice. We can blow that up easy enough.
Okay.
Right, so what do you need me to be welding up then, Tex?
Let me just throw down some blocks and let you weld away on them.
Oh, our newly fixed engine is apparently burning hydro.
Yep. Oh shit. Yep. I don't think it does much at idle, but let me go turn it off.
Might as well, yeah. Wow, this thing fills up so fast. A bit of manual labour, or repetitive labour. I can't really call it manual labour, but yeah. Didn't really need the stone.
But basically, I was just going to put a platform up front.
Oh.
If you wanted to just do that, I think it doesn't take a lot. But I was going to need to replace these conveyor junctions, these conveyor right here
With the blocks instead.
with the actual conveyors rather than the
Alright. Well, I'll grind them down then.
And then we were just going to do a gentle. Why am I not able to place a block here? Am I?
Are you in the way?
Yeah. I don't know. Got steel plates.
So are you in the way?
Nope.
No, you're no. Okay. More ice inbound. So how much do we actually got left to build on this thing? Like how much of what we're doing is a luxury?
Well, I mean, not really luxury, but yeah, we're down in the finishing points. I was going to close this up so we're not open to space, but beyond that, I wasn't going to get fancy.
Okay. Makes sense. I'm just wondering whether or not we need to think about making the various modifications that have been spoken about regarding our vehicles.
I think the time is nigh on that.
Chat's going nuts about the fact that I parked with my drill running. Tricky,
I can
really
actually
hole.
hear it.
Everybody panic mode. It's fine. Everyone's so worried. We still have to build Wedgie's drop pod. That's a good point, but with the metal grids I picked up, we got plenty. We need to build it so that I can pick it up with a shot rod, basically. I think that's the best one because it's got a connector on the bottom. So
Shot rod.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
perfect to actually drop your pod of death.
Oh, was that a real suggestion?
I guess it is.
can't help but quite like it. I'm literally just thinking like a chair with armor around it and a connector on the top of it that we build attached to the shot rod so it doesn't need power. And then we just drop Wedgie on them. And then I follow it up with some rock so that when Wedgie finally arrives in there, the rock lands on his head 2 seconds afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well. Right,
That
it's
would
got
be
a
the
certain
cartoon
look.
thing to do.
No, the cartoon thing to do would be he would hold up a
Wedgie
small
E.
sign
Coyote.
that says help, but right before the rock hits him on the head.
Stand clear, Tex.
Give me 1 sec, sorry.
The lady
Okay.
keeps repeating.
I'm
sorry.
out.
The lady keeps repeating stuff about convoys being dispatched and arriving safely, which are basically one of our ways of getting materials. Is what the shot rod's for. Is a sort of ship primarily designed to go and nail convoys and then be able to just about carry all their cargo back. Got good profile from above the shot rod at the moment. Look at that. I quite like that. Oh, Song Lady. I don't know. I've not been paying any attention. Sorry, Jay. Song Lady is saying a thing. Indeed, Eric. At least top profile is quite sleek. Fire Strike's amazing. Anyone who's criticising that, I don't know if you are criticising, that's very hard to tell, but if you are criticising it, well, then you're wrong. Because the Fire Strike's awesome.
You guys, they're allowed their opinion.
No,
No,
they're
no,
not.
that's the wrong opinion.
Sorry, but no. Your opinion is incorrect, and it offends me. I'm offended by the fact that you have an opinion. So, yeah.
I see.
No one's going to tell Wesley that it looks like, well, never mind. It's missing bits. That's why. It's not quite there yet. Wow, it looks like I streamed a slightly different way to YouTube because I wanted to restart it quickly. And it looks like the chat delay on this version is much lower. I don't know. Well, Frito, hey, Wizard, I love your series. You need to catch up with the other videos. Thanks for the great entertainment. Yeah. Well, you do need to catch up with the videos, correct. Slacking on watching my videos. What the hell, man? You say you love them. I'm joking, of course. Cheers, man. I appreciate it. But you do need to go and watch the other videos, yes. Immediately. Not immediately. After the stream. Then immediately.
Actually, if I tell him he should go watch your other videos, then it's me shilling for you, not you shilling for yourself.
Yeah, remote shilling is absolutely fine.
You should absolutely go see the rest of his videos.
Although
they're all this entertaining. Maybe even more
so.
so.
Yeah, thank you. Can you give it a bit more than that? All this entertaining as I grind some eyes. Please, can we up the ante a little on that?
I was aiming for dry British humor there. I may have fallen short of the mark.
It was just as you happened to say it, as all I've been doing for like the last 20 minutes is just grind eyes. Not the best choice, but hey, be fine.
No, but Pulsar, Stalker, they're all great series. You ought to go catch them if you haven't. Actually, technically I'm in Pulsar, so that would be shilling. Never mind.
Ah.
Hashtag shilling.
Yeah, but as Shilling goes, Pulsar isn't a bad series. That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
is it not? I can't help but agree with you there, Wedgie. Good call, sir. I like it.
Can I blow up stuff now? Oh shit, I nearly killed myself with my own grinder welder. I left it switched on because I'm a tool.
No, it's a tool. Funny. Not funny. Not funny in the slightest. Oh, Jesus.
Need to finish up the interior.
What do you mean more dad jokes and puns? Leave me alone. When I haven't had enough sleep, I perhaps resort to terrible jokes. What do you say? What's the problem here? Okay, text is not so much dry as overdone and burnt. Oh, ow,
Ow!
ow, man,
Wow!
dude. Speaking of burnt.
Now I know
Speaking of burnt.
how I know how it feels when you get thrown under the bus.
Indeed.
Welcome to my world.
No, you throw yourself under the bus there, Wes.
Shut up.
Totally different. You go,
I
oh
agree
look,
with
that's a
you on
nice
logic.
bus. I should totally just go look at it closer. Look at those wheels.
It's just a sting. Is stream audio non-existent for anyone else? Gasmonic acid? I suspect it isn't, because a lot of people are responding to things that are being said, so...
Ah.
I hope not, at least. Otherwise, something's badly wrong. I'm getting really bored of going backwards and forwards with ice. Just saying. Let's do some acrobatics. Why not?
Let me see. We might have...
What
see
can
if we're
we
close
do
to
to
enough.
dissuade Wasted from doing acrobatics? You have the length of time it takes me to crash the ship.
Go for it, I say.
We are at 30%. In the time you have torturously been doing that, you have gone up at least 10%.
That's not buying...
Does that make you feel any better?
Yeah, it does make me feel better. However, again, you need to kind of give me something to do before I collide with something, because it's going to
All right.
happen eventually, so...
If you keep doing that and you crash, then I will chase you for the rest of recorded history with a grinder.
You have no right to say that with your current performance on this stream.
Well, I know, but at least I'm not going out of my way and doing stupid stuff for no reason.
Yeah, but that's because I'm asking for... Unless the
My-
answer is just mine more ice, because...
My stupidity is sanctioned, yours isn't.
Oh,
What do you mean?
really?
I am the sanctioner in this environment. You don't get to do that. No, 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 no. I have
No,
a
but
hat and
maybe if-
everything. It says
Maybe if
sanctioner
Tex
on it.
agrees with me
It's
in
amazing.
this one.
It's the best hat.
I'm not sure what I'm agreeing to. I need to see the fine print on that first, please.
I'm just
yes,
trying to-
I do have something for you to do, Wedge. I mean,
Oh.
Wasted.
Ice wasted.
I need you to put some guns on this thing. Would you like to
Guns?
put some guns on this thing?
That doesn't sound that exciting. Honestly,
You should
That-
mine ice then.
that sounds like a similar task, except what I'll be doing is running backwards and forwards with parts instead. Especially as Wedgie is the one that should be welding things up, so really all you need is the tiny amount of parts necessary to place it down, because it'll be on the outside, and then... Yes? No?
Yeah, something like that.
I
I'm
know
alright.
what I need to be doing. Here we go. No, it's fine. I've worked out how I can amuse myself. I can
Yes,
draw
please.
shapes in the ice as I'm mining.
Oh, I've just died.
What's the
Wait, what?
first shape gonna be?
I flew into a activated welder.
Whose activated welder was that, I wonder?
Hmm.
Was it
So-
your activated welder?
Let me just check. Is my welder active? No, it's not. I have a drill. Dex. Is your welder active?
It is, but it's on the inside of the fire. It's on the inside of the freighter. So I'm gonna go with probably wasn't the one.
It's in your hands, thus very hard to walk in front of.
No.
I would advise, potentially in future,
Putting a sensor on it that automatically shuts them down when someone's in front of them.
No, come
I
on now.
suppose that is one
Crazy talk.
solution to this idea. I just having a button on the bar to turn it off might work.
Ah, I have that. It's just I forget to press it. Is all.
So the answer is, I like it. Well, at least you've got creative workarounds for forgetfulness and other personal failings. No, that I certainly approve of. Oh, wedge death counter. Good point, chat.
You'll have to give it +2 because
Oh,
I spawned at the wrong base and suicided back.
No. I think you should walk. Give yourself time to think about it.
Who's got time for thinking these days?
No.
I have a sudden urge to put a sensor on the front of the shot rod that shoots the Gatlings, whatever. It just takes a player as well. The very narrow cone directly forward.
Because there's nothing that would go wrong with that.
That was kind of the point, to be fair.
The odds of you actually being shot by your own craft would go up.
Would go up
how much?
dramatically. Yes, it would be wonderful.
Oh, speaking of which, where is your welder craft before I go walk in front of it?
Oh, it's down here. The welder's switched off. It's in front of the cockpit, basically.
What am I drawing in the ice here? I got an idea. Right, okay. Oh, I missed a super chat donation. Okay, Shrek. Jelly beans. Sure. They're not bad.
Hmm.
Depends if you go for there's you can get the like really big packs that have got like tons of flavors in. Those seem to be like, okay, it's fine that jelly beans exist and so on, and they have lots of flavors, but I don't really want to play Russian roulette with them. You know, if I'm gonna get some jelly beans, then just let me have some jelly beans that taste nice. Don't make me potentially occasionally pick out one that's like mustard or I don't know, cheesy feet or whatever else it is.
Oh, you don't like cheesy feet?
The cheesy feet flavored jelly beans are probably the worst, yeah. My name is Ray. May your beers be chilled
Why
and
are
Wedge's
we
death
not
plentiful.
connected?
Praise be to Clang. But you can't praise Clang and then
Wish me dead.
wish him dead. Unless somehow it benefits the will of Clang. Which is possible, I suppose. Maybe our wedge missile will be exactly that. Maybe. And thank you very much for the donation. 10 Canadian bucks. This is the point where I feel like I should say something clever to follow that up with, and I'm far too brain dead to do so. It's alright, I will continue digging in a way that I'm already realizing is not going to make a compelling looking image that I was wanting. It's going to look like potentially nothing, and maybe what I sort of wanted, but really, really ugly. Yeah! Winner!
Okay, well, I'm getting the whole inventory thing again.
Oh,
Where I'm
wonderful.
seeing things in the inventory that are not there.
Ah, Colin Barker's already worked out what I'm drawing. It's very uninventive. But, to be honest, with my mindset at the moment, it was only going to be two things. It was going to be something very uninventive like I'm doing, or a cock and balls. And I couldn't bring myself to do the second option, so uninventive it was.
The guns on the front of the ship are now built.
Thank you. Excellent.
Do not test them on me.
No. I wasn't going to do that. Only you get to destroy your
Are we in a
drone.
position where we want to maybe now lay the explosives we require, and maybe think about converting certain ships
Yes.
into their final form?
Yes, lay the explosives. Widen it, please. Before you get bored. Any more bored than you already were. And I'm going to go hop in a cryo chamber, and I'm going to relog and hope that this inventory thing fixes it.
We are online multiplayer, indeed. And how does it run now? I can't tell you, because we're running 1.80 because the scenario is broken otherwise. So it runs okay in 1.80, to be fair. But then my experience with Space Engineers multiplayer is that, I mean, we are sim speed dropping, to be fair. We're at 0.88, 0.9. This is a very busy map. It's impressive that it's not lagging things more than it is, honestly. I started drilling the wrong thing entirely. But at the same time, more than 3 players seems to be like the death point, really. Tex will have seen this with group survival, where as soon as we get more than 3 in on a busy map, that's where it just falls apart. And it doesn't seem to matter how good the systems are involved either. Like my second system, which Wedgie's playing on at the moment, is a good system. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he was to press escape right now, go into options and look at the video options to find that he's actually been playing it in downscaled 4K the whole night. I can't remember what settings I've left it on, but it's a potentially possible.
1920 by 1080.
Okay, so just 1920 by 1080, but you notice you actually have the option.
Yeah, it can go all the way up to 4K.
Whack her up. Whack her up. Have the shiny
Okay.
goodness. I can't because the stream
Streaming.
kind of, yeah, that really does load things down. But
That's quite nice, I must say.
is it not quite pretty in 4K
It
down
is
sample?
rather.
It's super
It is.
sharp and it runs really well still.
It's a bit treacly actually compared to 1080.
Is it? Oh, okay, maybe
Yeah.
the 980 Ti is struggling these days. Well, feel free to stick it back, but there you go. Yeah, we all wish the game ran better with more people, don't we? Because everyone realizes that Space Engineers could be just so much better if it had just a little bit better multiplayer. If the multiplayer was as solid and as smooth as you'd really want and let you do some of the things that Space Engineers just kind of dangles in your face like a carrot on a stick, it's like, but you can build these awesome combat ships that have all got like maybe some quite technical stuff where you can repair yourself and build your own custom weapons on the fly and have turrets all over it and maybe multiple people crewing it and so on. You get these crazy ideas and then you go and try them out. It's like, oh yeah, now I remember. Now I remember.
I will say, in the current version, I was pulling some Top Gun style stunts with a modded aircraft
No, I have seen the screenshots of this, and it did look pretty cool. But you've been able to do that the whole time. How many people were in the game? Is the
It
real
was
deal?
Me and one other person.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's not the test. It's the ability to do the large scale stuff. And the only thing I've ever done that really worked with a lot of players was was our deathmatch stuff.
That and the Naughty Park race thing.
Even the Naughty Park race thing doesn't work. Even there, the sim speed drops a lot. The deathmatch, the sim speed stays relatively solid. With the race map we've done, that drops the sim speed a fair bit. So I don't know. I mean, you guys all know it. That's what we're missing from here, and the ability, therefore, to build your own sandbox fucking sci-fi scenarios that indefinitely with all sorts of very easy, very cool stuff. My orbital station still works is true. How that still works, I don't know. One of the panels is still broken, but that still somehow functions, which it shouldn't.
I mean, it's one of the things about game design, right? I mean, you either provide a strong guided experience, or you give the player the tools to make their own experience. And with the multiplayer, if they had good multiplayer code, then they wouldn't need a strong tutorial and a strong, multiplayer system, and players could make their own fun. But you can't do that when you can only get 2, 3, maybe 4 people on the outside at any time.
Yeah, the fact that Space Engineers lacks a real single-player experience, a single proper single-player experience. I mean, right now we're playing a prime example of what it could be if they sort of did it right. Admittedly, Escape from Mars is intrinsically designed for players that understand what options they have at hand, because a lot of them, the things you come up against, can be dealt with far easier if you make use of good space engineering. So, even if it was derpy as all hell, the piston turret killed a really quite unpleasant potential opponent without much trouble once we figured out what to do, and quite a lot of derpiness, admittedly. But, it's that sort of idea. It supports that mindset. It supports the idea that you kind of know what you're doing with Space Engineers already. But I can't help but feel that, if this is the quality of scenario that Duck Roll can come up with, King need to get him to make a proper scenario for them as well, because their sort of semi-tutorial scenario is good, but it needs more of that. It needs if this is what Space Engineers is going to be without multiplayer, really strong, it needs more of that. And if they actually went and buffed the multiplayer, then I can't buff the multiplayer. I've been playing far too many trading card games this last week. Buff the multiplayer shit. If they actually fixed the multiplayer and made it work properly, then they wouldn't need it, because with working multiplayer, it does not take very much imagination to just simply go, hey, we're going to build ships and fight, and it actually works and is fun. Or the next step where we're like, okay, so that was fun, let's build an underground cavern system we can fight in, and so on and so forth, and let's invade some other people and they can play another faction, and maybe we'll fight them overall. That'll be fun. And it just goes from there. So it'd be nice to see that happen. They can go one of two routes at the moment, and I would much prefer the second one that's more multiplayer focused, and I can't help but feel that what they're gunning for is more the first.
Yeah, indeed.
So, death pod time?
Maybe. What config is your chisel in at the moment?
Welder.
Okay, so I can just slap some blocks down on the bottom and you can build it up. You won't need much because it'll be grids and steel plates, pretty much.
Grids and steel plates. We got grids? Yeah, we've got grids. 117.
Yeah, I bought quite a lot back. Okay, this thing is how are we doing for hydrogen? We're going to have loads now. We might not be full, but 45, 43, and filling. Oh damn! I've managed to do it quick enough that the oxygen generators have actually got plenty in them.
Cool.
Nice.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to get the hole first?
Maybe the hole first. What do you reckon, Wedgie?
Probably hole first. I could reconfigure my thing to be a miner, unless you want to blow it up.
I think you. Well, yeah, I think we ought to blow it up.
Blow it all
What?
up. All of it. All must explode violently.
Everything returns to dust.
Damn right.
Or shrapnel
Only
in
because
my
it'll
face,
keep wasted from drawing things in the ice.
Again, too much DCG. Keep wasted from drawing cards next turn. Oh dear. Don't you dare. You stay the fuck away. I see you
Going in
looking, Wedgie.
mode. Is he in wedgie mode?
No, he's going to start building on the bottom of the shot rod. And I'm like, no.
I wasn't. I was only having a look.
He was having a look. Alright. I forgive you.
Okay, is everything built on the freighter? No?
I'm having a look at what will probably be the last thing I ever see. And I get dropped on GCORP.
You can call me stupid. Yes, you can call me shit.
Okay, let's get some heavy armor on the bars. Let's start doing serious. Wedge Pod 2000. Okay. No, not light. Not light. Heavy. We want to give Wedgie a chance of surviving, and this pod the biggest chance of actually doing a load of damage when it hits.
But when it comes to
Why don't you just have a massive spike made out of blast doors on the end of it?
Because blast doors are quite... Actually, no, we've got loads of steel, haven't we? Yeah. Okay. Make sure you get the whole way in. I like it. Maximum penetration.
You could also do with having a camera on the front so I can have a look at GCORP.
Oh no, you're gonna have a camera on the bottom. No. I've got a camera on the front of the ship. You're gonna have a camera on the bottom, so you can tell me when I'm lined up right. Slightly too long.
Is this just the laying blocks phase?
Laying blocks phase, yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Then we enter the ready phase, and the enter vehicle phase, and then following that we enter the drop Wedgie on their faces phase, which is the best phase of the game.
Always, which is a great phase.
Everyone gets to draw cards. It's pretty fucking amazing.
Does anybody have a drill? I need just a little clearance on
Yeah, no worries.
those.
I'll drop it in the cargo. Bing. It's in the thing somewhere. Search for drill, and we'll find a drill.
Got it.
Repairing the wedge bomb.
I can't actually get far enough away to see what's blocking.
Do I know of the Cambrian explosion? No. I have no idea what you're talking about.
That vaguely strikes a chord with me. Something about in the
Cambrian period.
asteroid impact during the dinosaur era.
Oh,
Or
right,
am I
I
thinking
see.
something else.
You know, I could do this much quicker.
I could be pulling that out
No,
of
I
my
know.
butt, so
If I were you, I'd just focus on the big blaster spiky thing, and I'll come and build the rest of it right now.
No, I need to stop trying to use auto block rotation in a way that, like, thinking like, oh, but this time it'll work because I'm. No, it doesn't work. It's
I
far
turn
quicker
it off.
to just
I
have
turn it
it
off
manual.
every time.
Well, I thought for a second that it might actually, in this circumstance, like pay some use. Might just be functional, but
If I were you, I'd stand back.
Hey, Wedgie, can I get you to come weld up these turrets?
I'll be over in a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna go turn them off before you do. Because we all know how turrets are.
oh dear. Sudden realization that basically what you're doing is giving the shot rod a hemorrhoid. Just what we're doing. I can't phrase it any other way.
Convoy dispatch. Delivery 2280.
Wait. You are a
You alive?
fucking monster.
But I'm beautiful on the inside.
Okay, the turrets are turned off and AI is disabled, and you can weld away, my friend.
There's your hemorrhoid.
My hemorrhoid complete. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of your hemorrhoid, to be fair.
Okay, Wedgie's hemorrhoid is what it'll be called, but it still needs them blast doors.
Blast doors? Nah. It's not done either. You've missed an entire side.
Oh shit! 1 second. Right, move it up a bit, and I'll.
I'll swing it round to point the direction you need as well.
Okay. I suppose this is like me packing my own parachute, isn't it?
Yeah, as Fatty says, autobike rotation is useful to a very low degree. Until it can recognise to swap to adjoining, i.e. armour corners snap to inverted armour corners correctly, then it's useless for now. Yeah, if it was content aware, like if it knew what other blocks were around and went, oh, well, you're clearly trying to join these spaces together, then it would be amazing. But it's just not that.
Well, and the hitboxes are especially annoying because
Yeah. Wedgie,
you're
Wedgie.
trying to weld something
done.
you're actually pointing at, but it thinks that there's a larger block that's in the way. Even though you're obviously not, you're between it and the other one.
You see how terrifying it is to watch the Wedgie move around. No, I did a whole bunch of testing with penetrative effects from small armor against heavy armor, and all of that showed that light armor blocks were the best. Basically,
I
you
just
could
heard
put
of
a heavier tip on them if you wanted to, and that seemed to be beneficial to some extent, but it needed something that could crumple and deform. The wasted hacks, I have no idea what you're talking about. No hacks here, I'm legit. Clean player. And I can't help but feel that maybe I shall equip it with the modern day decoy block, aka the camera. It's the new meta. Okay, so when it comes to dropping Wedgie, the last numbered camera will be the correct camera.
Okay.
Are we out of large steel tubes now?
Afraid so. I'm using them for the turrets.
Mm-hmm.
You'll probably
Yeah,
have
we-
a load back though.
When we move on to large ship stuff, it starts using up loads of resources. And I imagine large ship turrets are pretty juicy.
It's alright, I'm making more.
However, the turrets are nearly ready. The front-mounted Gatling turret is now complete, as is the starboard missile.
And where's my reactors? These cameras will need to be powered to have the function we desire, but should do the job, and maybe we add some warheads to it as well.
Oh great, so I'm now a bomb.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
We could put them on a timer.
Yeah,
You
but what
have
if they get
15
shot?
seconds to evacuate the drop pod.
No, we put them on a timer that you control.
Oh, okay.
So when you get inside, you can be like, right, now activate my C4 self-destruct craft to do extra damage once allies' defense is penetrated. Some bollocks like that. Right. What the hell was I doing? God damn it. Reactor. That was it. Don't. No. It's fine. I want those like they are.
Right.
They're supposed to break.
One more radio. Speaking of which, are you going to put a radio on his little drop pod?
Nah.
Basically, you're going to drop me and you're going to escape from Mars.
Yep.
Pretty much.
wedge bomb is almost done. Wedge bomb even sounds good as well.
Testing guns.
Okay.
Guess I should have told you that before.
Normally that's the etiquette, yeah. Text. I expect better from you as well.
Well, I didn't want you to get too bored.
Objective achieved. Okay. Gonna need to fill that up now. Do I warhead him? How am I gonna get Wedgie in there? There's a hole in the back. Is it? Okay, there was a hole in the back. Did Wedgie fill it in?
I didn't fill anything in, I just welded what was there.
Okay, well, there you go. That was a hole. Wow, you can even... Wow. GG. GG!
It would appear that the Neko is dead.
Huh?
Like, it's got no power.
That's believable.
It's got those pillars.
There's no power whatsoever. The turbines have stopped working. I can't connect to it.
It may be time.
Time.
Time to send Neko off to its long winter's nap.
Can we cannibalize it?
Do we need to?
I don't know. I mean, there's some
So
useful
in other words, you
parts
just want to
on it.
do it so you can do it.
Well, I don't know.
No,
I mean,
he was more referring to us actually going and trying to attack GCORP.
Oh, yeah. I'm okay with that.
I meant you rather than Wedge, but yeah.
Oh. Well, what time are we at? Are we going to be getting ready?
We have been live for another hour and 6 minutes, so as a total, yeah, we should probably be thinking towards wrapping up. I have had a long and pretty exhausting week. It looks like maybe we have one more episode left in Escape from
Yeah,
Mars.
I think
15.
maybe. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, that was it. I was going to end on the
I
word
think
15.
maybe if we get all of our preparations done, we can maybe finish up by blowing the wider tunnel and be ready to make our assault and escape next episode.
You're going to go cliffhanger on him. Shit.
Yeah,
Damn,
that's
son.
kind of how I'm at.
That's
how I am.
dark. That's dark. I like it.
Well, I figured we could give
I
them
like
some
it.
explosions.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Make them wait. Make them wait. Can we maybe drop a wedge on them?
yeah, you
On
can drop
the
me on
viewers?
them. Why not?
On the viewers? That'd be interesting. I'm
Be a little
practicalities
cruel and
I will
unusual.
say though.
have a certain question mark above them, but I
I
like
will
it.
say, get Tex to drop it on your shot rod, and you come in with me, because they're not going to see anything otherwise.
Yes, they are, because I can spectator cam. That was
Oh.
the one thing I let myself have was
Oh.
was spectator cam. But I'm only allowed to look at stuff we've already seen.
Ah,
It is a bit like one of those buff gods. You have spectator camera, but spectator camera can only be used on objects that have already been revealed.
all right, Mr. Munchkin.
We have gone hardcore nerd this evening. Oh yes, yes sir, indeed. Been not day since Clang incident. That doesn't sound right.
Well, we didn't have a Clang event?
A day.
Oh, okay. Oh, if we're doing every 30 minutes, it's probably
Yeah,
3 days by now.
we've advanced. We've advanced one day. You may draw a card.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Indeed, chat, it is still connected. That's because what I really want to do is make sure that when it's being disconnected, someone else is doing it so that I can lock it. It does appear to be locked, but Wedgie, can you please cut off the bit that attaches the two connectors together?
I can.
No! No, no, why is it? Why does it turn off? No!
No, no, no. Oh, goodness. What happened?
Okay, well, that's a good sign. Didn't I put fuel
You're
in the
supposed to
reactor?
dance like that?
I swear I put fuel in its reactor as well.
You see, on my end, the entire shot rod went into the ground.
No, no, no.
No, no, no. It's just jittering there.
Have a look.
Oh, wonderful. Wow. On Wedgie's side, literally the shot rod never detached. So it's in exactly the same position, but with the shot rod attached to it upright and wobbling like an idiot. That's pretty... I never put the fuel in. What a dick. What a colossal, colossal dick I am. Holy fuck.
Okay, you have fuel.
It now has fuel, yes. Now, when it is too late, it does indeed have fuel.
Can you not take it off?
Only if it'll let me be like the cheekiest motherfucker alive with...
Well, detach the pod for a second. We can lift it up. and
Which
then
means
set it
detach
back
the
upright.
pod. The pod is detached.
Oh, well, it's still showing as attached on my screen.
Yeah, okay, so both you and Wedgie are seeing the same thing, which is that the pod is still attached, when I am not attached to the pod. The pod is just lying on the floor. I'm fine.
You're okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
So you telling me this is another reload?
Let me see if I can do anything, if it'll register. Yeah, it's saying it's
We
being
can pick
used
it
by
up,
you.
but it requires them to not see the shot rod attached to it.
I can get some screenshots if you want. Put it on
Tell you
Twitter
what,
later.
how about we do this?
No, no,
How
no.
about how about Wedgie and I go in the cryo, you save, and we can reload.
Yeah. Wedgie, before you do so, please go and take a quick screenshot of what your point of view is, and then go and find it on the hard drive, and stick it in the scratch drive, which is one of the hard drives you have available, because then I can bring
Okay.
it up on stream to show guys what your point of view is in comparison to mine while we reload.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of it too, just so we have it.
Who was it that asked about Space Engineers multiplayer earlier? The answer is, if you're the client, great. Sorry, if you're the host, great. That's about all I'm willing to give it.
Right,
Well,
I got some screenies.
And good news, I think the
survived.
freighter's done.
And the freighter's done. Yeah, the pod
The only-
pod I dropped completely survived. It's completely intact.
And
It's a
it
good
is
sign.
at 50% fuel now.
How about mini potatoes picking it up? Oh, what, you mean the little mining drone? Yeah, that could work. But it's heavy armor, so it's probably quite heavy. Hence the heavy. You in a cryopod, Dex?
Yeah.
Cool. Saving. Reloading.
Actually, let me disconnect so that I don't get the Steam bug.
Find it, whack it on. I think it's your G drive. Nice one, thank you. Okay, while we load this game up, let's have a look at Wedgie's point of view. 42, is that right? No, it's not right. Oh, for fuck's sake, Space Engineers, really? There we go. Okay, and in the interim, add one of those. No, I think we need some specific music as well.
It's SE EFM dirt.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece.
Do you think that it's just Keen doesn't want to see this series end? Do they have a kill switch?
Okay, so we're back in. It's very dark on my end. Oh, there we go. It's decided it's going to wake back up again and actually render in some lighting. Looks great, doesn't it? It's how it should be. This week on Derp Engineers.
You know those spikes? Wedgie's drop pod looks like a virus.
Good night, Mr. Numbnuts.
Later, numbnuts.
Good night, numbnuts.
Guys coming in because I need you guys in to pick that thing up, and so I can like actually have a chance of maybe moving it.
Yeah, I'm loading him.
Right, I'm in. I'll try with the drone to pick it up if I can.
You got a landing gear on it.
Yep. Thought of everything. Well, maybe not.
How much rear thrust do you have?
Forwards. Yeah, we've got. Well, let's find out.
Well, it's more from the perspective that it has a connector on the bottom, on the back, so you could potentially pick it up with the connector rather than the landing gear. You know what I mean? And do it backwards instead, where you might have more thrust than on your front. Or you could do it with the good. Yeah, no, that works as well.
I need to move it over a bit because I can't get on the connector.
Yeah, pick it up and. But to be fair, why not just that's the equivalent of being on the connector anyway, isn't it? Really, you're in the same direction.
It's not that heavy.
In fact, can test the waters. Okay, stop. This is fucking yes. This is how it has to be done. Oh yes. in just the most amazing ropiness. Come on. Oh damn it! You're gonna need to put it down and pick it up from further back. But this is how to do it. But you shouldn't. Well, you shouldn't need to be too gentle. I'd just try and avoid breaking the cameras. But that is how it should be done. Definitely. A ship carrying a ship with a landing gear needs to then connect her onto another ship so that they all spaz off in random directions and tear huge holes in the wall. A display shipment. Duckerel is trolling us. That's what's happening at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
This entire time is just like, oh, all those things you don't need. They're right here.
Hey, you know what you do? I keep forgetting this, but you turn the dampener off. That was almost exciting.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That is the thing. Well remembered, sir. Otherwise, you don't have to be too far back, man. I was only off by a little bit.
Okay.
Don't stress out trying to get right far back.
I'm struggling just to find where the landing gears are.
It is now rolling.
I've noticed. Hopefully it'll stop in a moment.
I like the fact that it's a little bit like one of those jacks from. What's
When
the
you were a
game
kid.
called? Reggie, you're pushing it around.
I'm not even near it on my end.
No, you were pushing it around with your rear end
Right, okay.
via the camera spiky bits. You need to hold Alt and move your camera around or adjust yourself, get a better view. Because otherwise, you'll randomly ram into the bottom end of me, unless I move. Okay, you're not quite upright. Tilt forwards, 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 forwards. Stop. Right, now for the most safe maneuver ever. Tex,
Yes.
what are you up to?
Mighty nice.
Can you do me a favour?
Yes.
Can you enter a cryopod?
Sure.
Not that I'm expecting anything to happen.
No. I appreciate
But-
your consideration.
I'm just proposing that
Okay.
right now that might be the safest place to be.
Save away. Save away.
Oh boy.
Are you ready to let go?
Yeah.
Alright, connecting. Let go. Oh wow. That was rather undramatic. Like nothing happened. Like literally nothing happened. Everything was chill. Silent
Not nice to
No less.
not nice to make fun of Clang. He doesn't like being thwarted or teased.
Well then. Super clangier, bros. Me like. Wait, Jay the Ostrich. What do you mean anybody else disappointed? Go away. Leave me be. We've had quite enough rubbishy weird shit happen already. So do we want to like maybe think about wrapping things up and dropping Wedgie on the top of some?
How do you feel
Unpleasant
about blowing some shit up before the end of the stream here so that they've
you
got a
want
little payoff?
boom some things so that we can get the ship out as well. Well, that seems like a wise decision. And thankfully,
For that matter, we could even maybe move the ship out of the
that's what I'm
cave.
thinking. Like getting it out as well. So we lay some explosives. We get the ship out of the hole for a bit of drama. And then we end with the very dramatic dropping of Wedgie on GCORP HQ.
How much power does the shot rod have? Like, time-wise?
3 hours, 2 hours.
Okay.
I did check that before I left. Yeah, 3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're getting kind of tight on uranium too, so that's actually not a bad idea. If we move the freighter out here, we could put some solar on it and charge up the batteries.
All right, thinking. Okay, then. We have a plan. So we're laying some explosives. Grab warhead components, guys. It's time for a big boot.
I will finish up icing this thing down.
Which is something I think everyone appreciates. Steel plate,
Big boot?
explosives, computers, steel tubes, construction components, girders, and plates again. That
Right.
is good to know.
If you carry the explosives, I'll get
You
the other
get the
stuff.
rest. That sounds like a
Incoming.
fine plan. That is what we did last time. So I think this is a great idea. Give me a sec, Tex, and I'll jump out.
Okay,
Your way.
action. I can jump on the top, jump on the front.
That's interesting. So when I search for explosive in the search, it shows me everything. Space. That's not explosives. That's explosives. That's explosives. That's explosives. But why don't you just show me it in the search?
What were the parts again?
I will say that they are steel plate, computer, small steel tube, construction component, girder. I will also fill myself up to my remaining mass with girders, so take the rest.
Okay.
Steel plate, computer, small steel tube, construction component. Steel plate, computer, small steel tube, construction component. Steel plate, computer, small steel tube, construction component. I will burn it in your brain. Small plate. Small plate.
Small place.
Construction tube.
Small plates. Small
They're the
plates.
components.
Brain slowly melting. Melting. Oh, does it, Eric? Well, that does explain things at least. That's not a very helpful search, mind, but it's good to know. Thank you very much. Are you going to do to the grinder drone? The welder drone, sorry. There was a
Right.
sneeze. Will there be any more?
So,
Waiting.
I have steel plates, girders, small steel tubes, construction components, and computers.
Okay. And
Is
the
that
answer was
everything?
yes. I think so. Oh, I need my drill. I'll be a bit more sensible this time and actually drill the stuff
Borehole?
into the wall. Yeah. Get bigger explosion out of it. Okay. What was one sneeze is slowly becoming a sneezing fit. This is not acceptable. Oh, if I dig them too far into the wall, Wedgie won't be able to weld them. So, yeah, screw that. We got loads of mats, right? How much is it? 6 explosives.
Yeah. I think the last thing we need is the actual explosive stuff.
Yeah, I've got that. I have what you need.
Oh, Roger.
Start off with that and see how we go.
You know what? You're right. This drilling is actually kind of cathartic.
No, you're missing construction components, Wedgie.
Oh, I definitely put them in there.
No, no, no.
I must have burnt through them then. One moment. All I can say is, hi, you didn't burn it into my head like you hoped.
But you can't say you're wasting your own time. And my time. All the time. And time is money, friend.
Is it?
Apparently so. Indeed, it's blowing stuff up music. You need to hurry up, Wedgie. Blowing stuff up music's on. And I'm going to turn it up as well. It's that appropriate. Now hurry up.
Fine. Right, I've got your bloody construction components now. I guess they all need them, don't they?
Oh, is there somebody behind me?
Nope. You're safe.
Okay. I just saw green approaching rapidly. I was afraid I was about to have a close encounter of the wedgie kind.
Tower reports convoy arrived.
How many more are there?
That's it.
Okay.
Damn it! I made a mistake.
To be honest,
do?
I kind of saw that coming.
Oh. 2 of them are right. 1 of them's wrong. It'll be fine. The music's gonna run out again.
Whose fault's it this time?
No, I need to run away fast because I took some time there to restart the music. Didn't detonate the other one.
Wait, are you blowing up shit without me?
He is, yes.
I thought you were just gonna place them.
No.
Time is money.
Time is money, friend.
Technically, money is money.
The other one needs grinding down as well, which.
Hold on. What are you on about? I just put. You fucking dick! You dick!
Oh my god.
Is this an exorcism or something?
Oh, okay.
I feel better.
Do you? Okay, good.
Oh, the bodies you spawned. Oh.
Can you, any way you can take that lip out?
Sounds like you need to see a dentist. Someone with a big drill. Where is he? Where is he? The arsehole.
Quick, screenshot. No. No, no.
Mia, come here.
Just have to learn you again, am I? Because maybe, yeah. One of us has a hydrogen bottle. Quick. No, no, he's worked out where I am.
Hey,
Worked out
hey,
where I am already.
don't waste our ammo. Use the Gatlin.
He's in a position where I can't get him with the Gatling, though. The jammy
Well,
son.
then go chase him down. Don't be lazy.
Right, all we need now is a boar. And we have truly descended.
Oh, very nice. Hey, Wasted, you want some of my blast shatters? Pretty cool.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You deserve that.
You better go and get my corpse, because I did pick up all of your shit. So that now has, like, all of your shit and all of my shit on it. I will admit I probably deserved it. However,
Probably.
you do need to go and recover that stuff.
Oh, for God, it's landed inside a block.
Well, now, Wedgie. Now it's all your fault, you see. Now you see what you've done. You've managed to make it all your fault. No, the light doesn't give me away. The fucking screen hanging gives me away. He's sitting next to me. Just look over and see where I am. Screw the light. That's not the problem. Grind me again? Did you get my stuff?
Yep.
And then piss off. Also, Wedge killed the lights. Yes, he did.
Well, now it's more atmospheric.
It's more atmospheric. Right, okay. Is that the thing?
Yeah, that's the
That's what
thing.
we were going for. Clockwork, yes, we flew it into position already. So, yes, we're sure it can fly. Are we sure it can fit out the hole? I think the answer is still no. It's a bit deceptive, to be honest. But yeah, I think, well, we've still got one more head left to go. Forgot about that. Hey, Wedge. There's a warhead over here. Needs welding.
Oh, fuck off. I'm not doing that. Do it yourself, you jammy bastard.
Should have made fold-out wings on rotors. Yeah, damn right you have that winky face at the end. I'm glad you added that, otherwise this would have been a very different conversation. It doesn't look like we need to remove much more. We've got more, well, assuming that Wedgie managed to... No! Oh, for fuck's sake.
What did you do?
Ran out of hydrogen. Well, because someone has got my hydrogen bottle.
The hydrogen bottle is on board the blame wedgie.
Well, that doesn't help me.
Well, you should have
No,
got it
it's on the
back.
damn it wedge.
Oh, the damn it wedge. Oh, okay.
That's totally different craft.
Oh well, in any case, it's on the damn it wedge. And, you know,
I gotta
can't
say,
blame me if you didn't take your insurance policy out.
Sometimes the lighting in Space Engineers looks great. Look, of some of the colour palette, at least. Like, that is a really nice looking colour palette. I like that. There's a ramp directly in front of me. Well, there is that, yes. But what it doesn't do is get me up onto the ship itself.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, is there another one?
I think there is.
Oop.
Oh, wait, no, there isn't. Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll come to your rescue.
No, it's fine.
Oh
Shit, that's the same one, isn't it?
However, I do need to update our death counter. So I took 2 there, and Wedgie took 1. No, Wedgie can be 30 plus 1 wrecked.
Oh, surely I've wrecked you a few times.
Not quite like that.
Not quite like that, no. No, actually I have. You know that time a few weeks back where you were coming at me and I was just kind of standing there and then you get your face sliced off by the drone?
Yeah,
that was pretty wrecked.
but there have been some other occasions like fake turrets and what was the other one? Oh yes, the first time I nailed you with the fact that you didn't have enough hydrogen left.
To be honest, I used to do stuff like this to people all the time in modded Minecraft. We had like a statues mod, and in the hand of my statue, I put a irradiated uranium fuel rod. Now, it was fine as long as it was just there and you could see it, but as soon as you picked it up, if you're trying to steal it, you get instant radiation poisoning and you just die. So it was a very, very good anti-theft device.
Apparently I'm way off on your death counter.
33 plus wrecked.
$33 plus 1 wrecked. Okay. And for each wrecked token on target hero, you gain +1 salt. Guys, seriously, I've got like 3, maybe 4 hours sleep a night for over a week, at best. And the rest of the time I've spent it like cooking for loads of people and that sort of stuff.
Okay, so where are we at on getting things wrapped up for tonight?
That is a fucking good question, Dex. I kind of just feel like I need to pee, and like maybe I want to drop Wedge on something.
Right, so drop me first, then wrap up, then pee. That sounds like a plan.
That might be the correct solution. What do you
Oh,
feel,
so we're
Tex?
going to take him out to GCORP and drop him, huh?
Yeah, because these rods are not expensive. But yes, well, I feel like we need to introduce GCORP to Wedge, basically.
Okay.
Do we feel like that thing can get out already? We've got loads of fuel, right?
Yeah.
Do you think we can
are
size it up? 'Cause
over 50%.
We can probably
So
size it up.
if you're
better
ready,
manner.
if you're ready to drill on the constriction points,
How wide is it, block-wise? I think the hole's still too small.
11. I think it's 11 wide.
I think
The
the
wide?
hole's still too
Oh well, not counting the wings. Sorry, the wings are way wider.
Blade of Debt with
Dude,
55 Australian dollars. Thank you very much, dude. To the Deaths and Clang. What? Are you funding them?
It's about 16 blocks wide.
Is that what you're saying? That's scary. I don't think that's what you're saying. I think you're supporting us in our misery and defeat. In which case, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm going with that one.
I'm in the pod.
Actually, is in the pod.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm getting tired too because I'm making
Yeah, I think we're all
silly
getting knackered.
mistakes.
I think that's the deal. I mean, as I said, I am exhausted from a very long week, so I kind of like the idea of just dropping wedge on something and starting next stream with trying to fly that puppy out of here, and then next stream can be about assaulting GCORP and taking off and really hitting the skies. And I might have to go and rename this. I suppose the final countdown is actually still appropriate because that's what it is. It's the countdown to.
Yeah, I think we're going to need to have another line of warheads before I'm going to be able to get this thing out of here.
Mm-hmm.
That can be arranged. Can't
Yeah,
it,
indeed.
Sean?
It all takes time, and as much as I know people want to continue watching, I want to drop wedge and get sleep. To be honest.
Okay.
Sorry, folks, but
So what do I need to do for this operation?
for this operation, not a huge amount. I mean, join us, I guess.
Okay.
For the inevitable wedgie demise, but mostly it's just a journey to GCORP HQ and a dropping of the wedge.
I like the idea of a recon of HQ.
Indeed.
So let me hop in the fire truck. I'm assuming
You're
there
gonna wanna
isn't
get
any
some
room
good
on the shot
altitude.
rod anymore, or is there a second chair still?
No, there's no second chair anymore. Sorry.
Yeah, you're
Did
gonna
you
want to
ever
get
get
some good
ice in that
altitude.
thing? Speaking
Yep.
of,
I mean, I'd be gutted to see the fire truck get shot to pieces by GCORP. I'm not that bothered about the bloody shot rod now after all the bollocks that's been pulled on me tonight and what's about to be done to me.
Oh, I see how it is. He's just like, oh well, I've just ate on everything.
well, I don't actually have any ice in the fire truck.
I don't think you'd hate on quite a lot of things if you were about to be dropped from a giant, I don't even know what this is,
So,
1920s
as much as I
flying
would
Do you have a
enjoy
roadster.
this-
grinder or anything?
I have a grinder.
Okay, so a grinder is all you really require.
If I
I
make
think
it
I
out
will
in
watch
one
your
piece.
remote feed, and I will continue mining ice while we're still doing this.
Sure, that sounds like a great plan.
Doesn't not quite as fun, but probably more useful.
Considerably more productive. Yes, indeed.
'Cause I
Yes,
would like
indeed.
to get out of here next shift. Next
shift.
you would not be amazed by how many things I call a shift like that.
Ooh. I need to.
Is it leaking?
No, but there is a most noticeable air bubble here. I've just noticed that there's an air bubble in my water cooling loop, and it isn't leaking as far as I can see. But that is, if it's not leaking, suddenly a concern for temperatures. So give me one moment, folks. I did suspect that the top rad still had air in it. Shit, son. The GPU is at 44 and the CPU is at 55. Oh, it's gonna melt. No! Alright. I'll deal with that another time. Okay. Everything is
When I
fine
said-
here. We're all fine.
When I said if we needed drama for the end of the stream, I didn't mean your computer melting down.
Karma, bitch.
Remember, you are within throwing distance, Wedge.
I am, yeah. But I also have a power drill to my left-hand side.
There's still water flow in that tube. What it is it's the outtake tube, so the output tube from the top radiator, and my system's actually built up enough pressure at the moment to be pulling the air that is sitting in that top rad that I kind of knew was there downwards a bit, but there's still water flow. It's just not the whole volume of the tube, so everything is fine. Gain altitude, that is a good call.
Let me know before you do your assault, and I will slip into a.
Although I will call it again ironic that this is happening with Wedge here. Oh shit. I know why this is happening. Why this is happening now and not before. I removed a hard drive today. Is my PSU struggling that hard? Interesting. Worth investigation. And a perfect tune to finish on. I am rapidly gaining altitude and approaching the overhead perspective of GCORP base. How are we lining up, Wedge? Wedge has a downwards camera, so he can see for us.
My crosshair isn't shown in the camera.
Owned. Just zoom in.
Well, do you want to use this as the targeting screen?
Hey, secondary targeting screen. Nice.
What the hell is that? Is that like a launch pad or something?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, they have external turrets. John, while your pump is running, you tilt your system side to side and front and back to get the most of the air out of the system. It will work itself out. Yeah, I know, Cap. I've just like been a bit negligent when it comes to actually maintaining this thing properly. It needs another like a complete loop emptying and me doing it again. Basically, I'm correcting all the things that I fucked up from my first ever waterboarding build. And I need to put the back plate on and fit the extra LEDs I've got and sort out my system. Although, on a positive note, I should be receiving delivery of a 24-bay SAS-equipped storage server in the next few days. 14 terabytes of network storage. Zoom in a bit further if you can. That's max zoom.
Yeah.
That looks pretty spot on, do you not think? Hang on. If I... I'm not getting a crosshair either. What the fuck? Is there now a bug where you don't get a crosshair if you've got... Oh, wait. Fix it. Right, let me get out of that camera.
Okay. Do you still have your spectator camera by the freighter?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the mining ship is attached to the big ship.
So
The
it's
fire
not
truck is in
sinking
one piece. It
through
is
the
not.
floor.
It is not sinking through the floor. Calm your
Oh,
bones,
okay.
Tex. Calm your bones.
Okay.
We have survived this particular clang. We rolled a 6, and we're okay.
Bloody hell.
Okay. Well, I'm rolling on this.
Just
So
continually
you can
giving
show-
Tex an aneurysm.
It's called targeting camera, by the way.
Oh, okay. Okay, that does help.
But as long as oh god, okay, it killed me.
That's impressive. The thing that's not happening killed it.
Oh god. Okay.
I'm not sure I want to believe the crosshair here,
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't believe it either.
honestly.
Okay. I'm gonna take your word that this is not floating on the ceiling.
Let me just have a double check. But no. You are fine. You are still 100% attached to the platform and not at all floating on the ceiling. Never fit. It's just because I'm quite a long way away from you now. Wedgie,
Yeah.
Okay.
are you ready?
I'm about as ready as I'll ever be, given I am about to be dropped from, about a good 2.5 miles up in the sky onto quite
Okay.
a vicious looking base.
Okay. Be prepared
Okay.
for the Emperor.
You's the boy that's gonna do the best here. We's gonna drop you from the skies, and you's gonna take all the loots. And when you's done, you just give me a call, I'll be right there.
Alright.
Good luck, Mr. Wedgell.
This is like the shittiest Lotus launch ever.
This is the worst. I should have given you a gyro so you could manually spin it while you're in the cockpit and just hold Q. And what do you mean if he misses? He ain't gonna miss.
Oh, now they're opening fire.
Facility scanners have picked up a hostile. Dispatch nearby patrols
Oh,
to
go on,
I'm
Wedge, you
getting
survived.
fucked. I'm getting
Survive!
fucked. I'm gonna miss.
They did go for the cameras. They did go for the cameras. It worked. Come on, Wedge. Oh, he's out. He's out.
I'm dead.
You didn't miss. You did absolutely no damage whatsoever.
And that is a lot of fire.
Well, well.
Okay.
Basically,
Oh,
what they need.
oh. They've called in like something that's investigating backup call. That they've called in fighters for that.
So basically, what our intelligence tells us is we need to go in from underneath.
I think it does. We knew this was a possibility, and that's what we can use our little mining, my little mining thing for next time. Maybe do the sapper
Right.
thing, and maybe deliver some really unpleasant death from above in a different format, perhaps. I don't know. We'll figure it
Wait,
out.
did you just name the drill bot My Little Miney?
My little mining, no.
Okay,
Who
just
did
checking.
that?
You said My Little Miney.
Dex, man. I've been up for too long. Way too long. Oh, wow. That's a really nice screenshot. I got some really cool screenshots this stream. I'm going to have to put this up as an ending screen, I think. Look at that. It's me celebrating over Wedgie's dead body as the sun rises in the background.
Oh my.
Thanks for coming, folks. It's been awesome. Thanks for joining me, Tex. Thanks for joining me, Wedge.
No
Looks like we've got
Always fun.
one more stream before we can escape, perhaps. Who knows? We keep staying one more stream and it never fucking happens, so it's just one more. Just one more stream. Hashtag.
Yeah, but this one we've actually got the freighter up and going. It's
Yep.
at 70% fuel. We almost have a hole big enough to get it out. I think we're escaping next stream.
Maybe. The shot rod went through an entire stream without breaking as well, so that hasn't happened in a little while. It's good stuff. Thanks, folks. It's been a lot of fun, and we will see you all for the next one. And I'll be back to the normal stream schedule and the normal video schedule from today. So, looking forward to that as well. Take care,
Night,
folks.
everyone.
Good
Don't
night.
forget to like
people.
and subscribe if you want to see more movies like this. And go to the Discord server if you want to talk to people that are involved.
What a cool man Textfire is when he remembers things like that I should blatantly remember as someone that likes to pretend he's a YouTuber. So,
Why doesn't
yeah.
he just run your channel then?
Fucking
I think he should.
like the fucking video, you assholes.
Good job. They're definitely gonna like it now.
Well, there we go. It's all sorted. I guess.
Yeah, I see nothing wrong at all. Cheers, folks.
Night,
See
everyone.
you soon.